Yo everyone, what's going on? Crayway here, and today I have a super exciting analysis video for you from the grand finals of MCSR Ranked Playoff Season 2. This is the most competitive, most intense Minecraft speedrunning tournament out there. I'm lucky enough to have a part in it as the artistic kind of guy. I make all the overlay stuff. I do a lot of the interviews with players. I do a lot of just the creative direction for the tournament, and I help run it with a bunch of other amazing people in the speedrunning community, including the co-founders of the Ranked mod, Oliver MCSR and Redlime, along with the commentators for this event, which were Feinberg, Nerdy, and our analyst Fulham. All fantastic people that this event would not have been possible without them. In this grand finals, it is a match between Silver, who is one of the most dominant Minecraft players of all time, one ranked season 1, and after he won ranked season 1 playoffs, he ended up winning a small out lockout tournament for $10,000 and then a Twitch Rivals Minecraft bingo event for another $17,000. So Silver is an absolute menace in Minecraft, absolute dominant figure. Opposed to Silver is Loki, who ended up coming into ranked season 2 playoffs as the #1 seed. Absolute dominant performance, took out Dugile in the semifinals, has just been on an absolute tear up until this point in the tournament. And this game, as you can tell by my screen, went to a game 7. Game 7. Loki won the first, Silver won the next 2, and then after that, they traded. We are on the final pick on the bottom here, which is a Ruined Portal seed. Ruined Portal was the most popular seed type in this format because it is so fast to play. You have the potential to get in the Nether sub 1, a lot of great resources. You have potential to get some golden carrots, you have potential to get some looting swords, you have potential to get like a notch apple. There's a ton of stuff that can happen with Ruined Portal seed, so a lot of runners really liked picking them. The tournament overall went fantastic, and if you're interested in watching some VODs of it, I will leave a link down below to the MCSR Ranked YouTube channel, which should have almost all of the VODs at this point at the time this video comes out. One last thing before we get into it here, the MCSR Ranked Season 2 playoffs were sponsored by a company called Creo, who I've worked with in the past before. They created a speedrunner trading card pack, and now they are making some epic metal art prints, which are really awesome. They made 3 custom one. We worked with artists in the MCSR Rank community to bring these metal prints to life. If you want to support the Minecraft speedrunning community, if you want to support a sponsor that has been so gracious in helping fund the prize pool for this tournament, we had a $5,000 prize pool tournament. In season 1, it was $2,500, so Creo was able to double the season 1 prize pool, and also season 1's prize pool came out of Feinberg's pocket. So instead of Feinberg or myself having to add to the prize pool, we were able to get a sponsor that works so well within the community that both Feinberg and myself and other speedrunners have worked with before. So again, if this sounds like something interesting to you, if you're looking for metal art prints, anything to put on your wall, this is the place to go. These artworks are phenomenal. As I said, we had done speedrunner trading card packs with them in the past, and the artworks for that are now on the shop as well, as you can see. So there's ones from Illumina. I just passed the Feinberg ones. There's ones for myself as well. Here are mine. They are super cool. They look amazing. They were shown on the broadcast. Nerdy and Fine got them early, and they were just absolutely phenomenal. So just want to, again, say huge shout out to Creo. I really want to stress, too, like, this isn't a sponsorship for, like, me. Like, I'm not getting paid by Creo to say this right now. This was all for the tournament, the $5,000 that they put up, and I really wanted to give a huge thank you to them because it was just... it was so last minute and so helpful in making an amazing tournament that we put on. All right, so with all that being said, we got into the map pools. I told you a little bit about how the Ruined Portal map type has been a very popular map type. Obviously, Buried Treasure is very popular. Again, you can see these times, by the way. Look at these times. The slowest time has been a 13-minute time. Everything else, for the most part, has been incredibly fast. Basically sub 12 on everything else, and even a sub 10 on the other Ruined Portal seed that was played earlier. So this is a huge thing. We are hopping into the last seed, so the runners know that it is a Ruined Portal. Loki is on the left, Silver is on the right. I am probably covering one of the commentators. I'm not sure where that's going to be yet. And you can see as both runners loot the chests here, there is some nerves happening on both sides. Silver very shaky, putting the light on the Ruined Portal. Loki grabbing some stuff now, trying to calm his nerves. And you can also notice that along with getting an iron pickaxe in this Ruined Portal, they also got notch apples, which are huge. You're going to see Silver is going to be the first person to grab the gold block here. Going to make some gold tools, which is just objectively correct. Going to be really fast. Loki, same thought process, a little bit slower. Again, a little bit shaky with nerves, totally understandable. As honestly, also right before this, part of the broadcast, before this game, we had like every 2 matches in this grand finals, we had like a little analysis section from Fulham. So these runners are completely iced right now. They had been not playing since their last one for about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So they are very, very on edge at the moment. Silver in the nether first, Loki not far behind, and Silver is going to be grabbing some blocks with the gold pickaxe that Loki decided not to make, but did grab, I think, a significant amount more wood. So both players have blocks. They're going to be heading up to this bridge bastion. No TNT, no funny business here. Just going to be grabbing all of the gold at the bridge bastion. Again, Silver in the lead now, but these matches have all been incredibly, incredibly close. I wish I could do an analysis video on all 7 matches, but that would be like a 2+ hour video. So we're going to focus on just the final game 7. And trust me, even though Silver is in the lead right now, it gets wild. So again, Silver in the lead, decides to play very cautiously, takes a hit from the Hoglin before building up here, which is a really, really smart play because of how long it takes for a Hoglin to take a second hit. So instead of trying to risk it and end up dying in the lava and getting hit in, takes the second there. Loki going around a different way. I really want to showcase this. I went back 10 seconds so I can show you. Instead of even having to deal with the lava, deal with the Hoglin, decides to go around here, which is a very, very interesting setup and is a little bit safer. So both runners playing very, very, very cautiously in this, trying to make sure that they don't die. I don't believe in the grand finals in any of the games any runner died at any point, which is just mind-blowing given the fact that there's technically 14 different seeds getting played and all of them are getting played at the highest possible level, that no major mistakes happen like this. Silver getting a bunch more pigs here than Loki. Grab some from the top. The fact that this is a Crimson Forest adds some RNG into the piglins, but does also end up taking a hit from one of the piglins, as Loki had as well. Loki getting a little bit more piglins as well from the other parts of this bastion, but does have one piglin that is just absolutely not cooperating. A really good play with the spruce wood to get the piglin to come up. Now both runners are going to be grabbing the chest. Check for Obby. In a ranked seed, you're always guaranteed at least 5 obsidian in the chest. During this, Silver is going to be pie charting for the fortress, finds the direction, and is now going to be trying to do a pearl hang, which is going to allow him to basically have an ender pearl stuck in the air. Then he's going to lower his render distance so it doesn't end up like going the entire distance. And then when he's ready to leave the bastion, he'll already have a perfect pearl ready to go, ready to leave. So he hangs the pearl. Loki about to do the exact same thing. A little different angle on the pearl. Remember that they both have slightly different angles here. Grab some more obsidian, arrows, stuff in the chest. Both players' mechanics, by the way, as you could tell, absolutely phenomenal. Both players do something called tab crafting as well, which is a very advanced crafting methodology that is extremely advanced, very, very peculiar to do. Silver finishing up organizing his inventory here. Both players also play on Bosnian language, by the way, which allows for some of these search crafting, tab crafting strategies. And as you can see, as Loki is just finishing crafting up some items of his own, Silver has already left the bastion, and Loki is going to load his pearl hang as well. They are within 5 seconds of each other at this point. Silver throws a pearl, clutches, but doesn't do a good job saving himself on the land here. As Loki, if you look at their screens, they are both at the exact same part. Loki sees the tree that Silver is on in his own seed, and then Silver throws a great pearl to get onto the leg of this fortress. Loki throws a pearl very similarly behind, but doesn't end up hitting the good part of the fort. Has to throw another pearl up. So Silver is in the fortress first. It is coming down to which runner is going to get better stray blazes in this seed. And you may say like, oh, that's a lot of RNG to have all of this boil down to. But stuff like this happens in Minecraft speedruns all the time. And stuff like this has happened in all of the matches that they've played so far, where blazes matter, stronghold nav matters, and all these random things that can happen end up affecting the seed. You can see both players have really strong blazes. Loki potentially a little bit better because he didn't have to go inside of the fortress here. So because he didn't have to go inside of the fortress, he's able to see more of the terrain, more of the blazes, more of just the fortress in general, able to see where the spawner is, as Silver had to take out some time, as I'll show here as I rewind. Look at Silver screen. His axe is very low. He's using a gold axe compared to Loki's iron axe that he crafted in the bastion. So Silver now cannot deal with this wither skeleton, has to take the time out to craft up an iron axe, which Loki already did while the piglins were trading. This is a huge time loss for Silver here, right? Because now Loki, again, able to kill all blazes while this is happening, and Silver kind of stuck in this weird no man's land of the fortress. Loki going to be getting his 5th rod and is going to decide to build a portal right next to the blaze spawner here, which is really, really good because while he's building this, as you can see, a task overlaps the blaze spawn. So when he comes back through, he's going to be able to hopefully get his 6th rod. But look at where Loki throws this eye. Watch Loki's screen. Boat down, throw the eye, goes into the mountain. Oh my gosh, Silver catching some strays. Loki going to throw his 2nd eye here. Going to make sure the angle is correct using the calculator, using a method called boat eye, which allows for more precise eye measurement based on how you kind of position yourself in a Minecraft world. Silver having to deal with so many different things at the similar spot that Loki did. Again, just some random mob RNG with a magma cube, some skeletons. Loki, again, had to go some really weird terrain here, trying to get his eye back because he doesn't want to have to kill more than one blaze for a rod. He doesn't want to have to kill multiple to try and get the 7th rod. Ends up finding his way back to the portal. Silver still hasn't blinded. Gets his 6th rod. Going to be able to blind now, but Loki just needs one more rod. Going to kill this blaze. Gets it, and is going to be able to leave. Silver only building his 1st portal. Loki is going to be able to try and leave this fortress, knows the cords he has to go, no food, has to play very, very carefully here, cannot get hit by anything. Silver going to throw his 1st eye into a tree, can't go there, has to throw another eye. Look at the precision this Silver eye throw has right between the tree and the leaf. While this is happening, while Silver's getting his boat eye measurement, which he nails, both runners absolutely nail their boat eye. No eyes break. Silver going to be ready to go. Going to be looking for the terrain to the 2nd portal. But while Silver's looking for it, Loki's already found it and is building the portal underneath the lava. This can be risky, but is going to end up not missing out for Loki. Sometimes it can spawn you too low. This works out very well. Going to do the strategy known as preemptive to try and figure out where the portal room is based on a big orange spike in the pie chart. While Loki's doing that, Silver has found where he needs to go. Loki's going to craft up everything he needs to go for a 0 cycle because at this top level with these unbelievable runners, every second matters. You don't want to be waiting for a perch in ranked, especially when Dragon RNG is not standardized. You want everything in your control as much as you can. So Loki looking for the spawner, ready to hunger reset on the enough health that only 1 pearl will kill him, so he can just do a quick hunger reset. Ends up finding the portal room. Gonna throw 1 ender pearl. Ends up living because of the resistance from the God Apple, but it's okay because he's going to be able to get everything he needs ready to go. As Loki is entering the end, Silver is entering the stronghold. If Loki hits the 0 cycle here, it is over. It is all in his control. But as he goes for the last pearl, he throws his 3rd one up. He realizes that this tower is called T100, which is the 2nd tallest tower in the end and is the hardest tower to 0 cycle on. You could not script this any better. This is the hardest tower to 0 cycle on. It is not a guarantee ever hitting this. It is by far the hardest, like not even close, according to any top runner. So Loki decides to back out. Silver knows, because of the way that advancements work, that Loki has his bow out, not going for the 0 anymore. If Silver is able to enter the end here and hit the 0, he will win the Season 2 ranked tournament and be this match is for $1,500 because winner gets 3K, 2nd place gets $1,500. If Silver hits this, he will win the $3,000 grand prize. Throws the 2nd pearl, pretty good. Throws the 3rd pearl, a little low, but Silver can crank it. Is he going to hit it for the game? No. Runs out of blocks, cannot save himself. Game over. Unbelievable performance. If Silver hits that 0 cycle, it is one of the greatest moments, not only in Minecraft speedrunning history, but in just gaming competitive history. Silver would have won 4 straight Minecraft tournaments that he participated in with a total prize pool of around $40,000 Canadian. Like unbelievable stuff if he would have been able to pull it off. But unfortunately, that is just not how the cookie crumbles. Loki ends up getting the perch here. And although does pearl in on 2.5 hearts, which is a little bit scary, to be honest, in a situation, but obviously doesn't know what happened to Silver, ends up clutching up a huge 4-bed to secure the grand finals of MCSR Ranked Playoffs Season 2. If this seemed interesting to you, I highly, highly recommend that you take the time out of your day to go check out the YouTube channel MCSR Ranked. Go check out the Twitter in the description. We, the team at MCSR Ranked for the playoffs, is trying so hard to make this viable as a legitimate esport. We are working with as many people as we possibly can to make this a reality. If this is something that you find interesting, show that passion. Let it be known that this is something that you really enjoy. Like this video, not for me, but for the idea of Minecraft esports as a whole. At the time of this video going live, I am most likely still in Las Vegas at TwitchCon, and we literally have ranked business cards. We have so much stuff we want to show to people at TwitchCon and just in general that we've been working so hard on, and truly believe that there is a future for Minecraft esports. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I popped off. I feel like I just popped the frick off. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Creo again in the description, and I will see you all very soon. Peace out, everyone.